Alright, what's up, Go Enthusiasts? Let's go and do some Sumego. Sumego and a game against AI. After the Sumego, I'm gonna have to hurry it up a bit more. It turns out it's really hard for me to get like an hour and a half straight. I thought it would be a lot easier, to be honest, but I don't have that much time free, so it's quite difficult. Anyway, here it looks like it's just this one. I'm trying to find the answer. It's gonna be here and this. Obviously, I'm trying to find the answer. So I have to do this one first, right? Oh, it's not so clear. Here, here, and cut? Oh, here, wedge, and then cut. I see. Oh, he did that way. It should still be. Oh, it's not still. Oh, how do I... Oh, now you have to do it this way. I see. With this and here. Oh, it didn't work, though. I don't know what to do. Maybe you had to make the code. It has to be something... Ah, you can exchange that first and then go here. I see, I see. Or it turns out you're lucky if you do it this way. You can still make it with that exchange first. Right. So, yeah, there's a lot of flexibility in thinking there that needed to be done. Where I knew he was going to jump here, and then I was doing all sorts of... Or I was thinking about all sorts of stupid things that didn't involve actually saving that one stone which you need to save. Okay, let's lock in a bit more here. And I think black to play. Lots of eye space open. Huge durability issues over here. And some interesting shape over there. Should be that this one is very strong. Yeah, it doesn't quite seem to work against this. I would have to cut, but it seems like it's alive. Right? There. Huh, I don't really get it. Because it seems like I had the right idea, but it doesn't work. I should come in somehow here or something, but... How come the right move is not working? It's supposed to be the right move. Even this one looks tempting, but they can block here. Nothing, right? Yeah, I don't know. I don't see the... I couldn't think of this move at all. What is the point of that? There. Actually, what is the point? Ah, now you can reduce that way. You can construct something. So there was so much open eye space. It turns out, wow, it turns out this one is just powerful. Usually you have to go in, because if you don't go in, then the opponent will take an eye shape, eye space, vital point, something. But here there's no vital point. So at this moment, there's no real vital point. So just reduce is very much more powerful than you'd think, and it happens to create the Tetsuji shape. Interesting. Okay, black to play. And we should note this eye space, note the control there, okay. So it looks like maybe here, and then there, then here. Yeah, it looks like... Oh, there's this move. So you have to take that first, and then... Let's be clear. After there. Aha, I see. So like this. Oh, it didn't work. I thought wrong. So like that, it goes like that. But it should be like this. Maybe I can find a way. I did it wrong. You have to take this first, and then oh, he did it that way in Mexico. But you had to play here because it's an I-shaped vital point, and then you can just reduce. And then you had to play here, not the other ones. It's very unintuitive to me to play there, for some reason. Even though it is the remaining vital point where he takes care of himself. It seemed like I was supposed to chase his liberty shortage, but I wasn't. I couldn't actually make anything out of it, so I'm supposed to chase his eyes. Okay. Okay, this one is just one where I need to lock in and do more Sumego to get more familiar, and then it'll be a lot easier. Just haven't been grinding enough. Skipped a few days. There. It's failure. Okay, so obviously the time is really low. I guess I can make it co directly. It's not that bad. There. I think that's the best. Yep. Okay, so I saw this a little while ago. It looked familiar, but I'm glad to realize. Alright, so this one has to do with the Under the Stones shenaniganry. If I just play here and he captures and I just say I'm gonna link up, then I have to connect and they can save over here. It's not. Oh, but I could play this one. So that would actually be working. So if I try to do it like that, they're gonna be able to connect here. I do that first, and then I play here. They throw in, they take it. Atari works. So I want to use this cut, but it's actually quite challenging to make that work. Oh, do you do this and throw in somehow? No, it doesn't make sense. I don't know how this could make sense. How could this ever be possible that you can do an Under the Stones thing? There has to be some kind of Under the Stones thing. But what could possibly work? Here and connect, and then they can Atari. And then you could cut either side. Let's cut this side. Let them capture. Play in. They can easily live that. If we cut this side, it's no help. Right? It actually is a help. Are you serious? So, I couldn't do it. Here, and then this stuff makes it so you can fill in that liberty, which is genuinely useful, because there's this cut. Stupid Under the Stones. This is a corner specific shortage, but it's a cut shortage. Most important thing is just, I mean, this is bullshit, honestly, but whatever. Okay, so much eye shape. Just a little bit of this. Let's focus up. Should be guess cut. And then this just directly kills, right? It does not. It does not. Okay, that's the point. That's the problem. And that's why. Whoa. You have to go here to make it work. Okay. But obviously it was cut because there was so much eye shape, enough eye space, you have to make a cutting issue. and then after that, it was the execution after this one, which I did not expect them to play there. I thought that surely being able to capture the suns will work, but he actually got 2 eye spaces over there, which I didn't expect. And if I did expect that, then I could have pretty quickly found the right answer. So it's all about controlling that. Yeah. Alright, black to play. There. How am I gonna find space and time? It has to just be like this. What? Why not? How are you gonna be able to get enough time with this stuff? With this manner? You can actually make a space over there if you get all those incente. So you just need all 3 of those incente, and you can get them. Wow, I didn't think that you could get them. I guess I'm the fool. I just misread, actually. What did I misread? I misread that. Yeah, I misread that without that exchange, there's no throwing to kill. Yeah, I'm stupid. Okay. That's a really good problem. Really, really good problem. Very clear. And improved understanding for me from that. Yeah, excellent. Black to play life and death. So some space there, some space there. Little shape. 18. There. Yeah, it was really easy actually. 018 is the vital point. I guess that's just some intuition I have. I don't know why 018 is the vital point, but it is. It was. Okay, so this one uses the corner. If you play here, the opponent will play here, or something like that, and then you resist with that. So you have to find a clever way to reduce this part. It's not actually very easy. There, maybe? Can be strong. Here. I don't know how to avoid this ko. It's coming at me. Oh, you don't have to. Oh my god, I'm dumb. There's some sequences still, but yeah, I don't know. I could only find that. Here, there's Atari! I forgot to notice for Shortage of Liberties, and if I noticed that those white stones are Shortage of Liberties, is actually easy, but I just forgot to look. And then, of course, if I knew that there was a shortage there, it would be easy. Easy peasy. There. So there. There. Aha. So ko. Huh? Why not? I guess I can still make the code. Or what? It's not ko? You're gonna seriously try to... Wait, you can actually do it this way. Almost. Not quite, but almost. Let him live that way. Okay, what the hell? You can do it like this. Oh. That's very smart. I thought this way was going to be a ko through here. And, oops. Like this, and here, and ko. But it's not ko. That's not even ko. This is just safe. So you'd have to do it this way, and make that ko. Should work. So instead, wait, played here and lived like that, or made ko. Yeah, but that's nice. So you were supposed to play here. The peep was very intuitive to me, but afterwards I thought, oh, there's nothing. But there was actually still immediate ko, and you could actually disable that ko like this and make it just kill. So this, and there's nothing, it was very, very, very naive, because actually it's they're trying to chase me problem if I can use that cut. I see. So I can use that peep to cover that cut. That's very sensible, very normal actually. So that, okay, the first problem is normal like that, the second problem is normal like that. The third problem is normal like that. Yes, that is expected. That one is ko and expected. And then that one, that under the stones, you do need to force white to short their own liberties on the first line. That's the point of the extend down. And then that's why you can then give up the 6 stones. You have a liberty shortage and the 2 cuts staying there. And then you have the cutting problem, which it wasn't that hard, but have to do a lot of analysis and realization. And then the next problem was actually quite easy, but have to do some analysis realization. That problem I don't even know what I was supposed to misread. Probably there's a reason why jumping the other side is like wrong, and then that's the trick, because a lot of people would want to jump here. So the reason why is it's bad exchange, and it's bad exchange because the opponent plays this 2 move, which gives a lot of eye shape. And then you have to rush, but you can easily make it bad exchange. Yeah. Over here, just short the liberties of the shorted thing, and then reduce the space. Yeah, it's actually quite basic that you should use the shortage, reduce the space because they have so much space, but I was trying to do these fancy ways. We're not close. Okie dokie. Let's go play. It's gotta go. This is not a terrible set for getting back in this swing, but I can improve a bunch. Alright, here's Katago, and we should make it 3 handicap. There's AI. And I want 0.5 Komi. Great. Oops, that's not what Katago wanted to do. I'm sure. Alright, turn off the AI. I'm going to change the handicap eventually, but for now I want to get more comfortable with 4/4s, why not? And yeah, let's approach their 4/4. It's interesting that they like to back off in handicap games. It seems like it doesn't put that much pressure on, but it actually can. Not that it does, but it can. Let's play the immediate into the corner territory thing, and let's go ahead and copy it. We can put pressure if we do it like that. Possible. Okay. Interesting. It chose not to exchange anything. Normally we think that like the push here is very valuable, so let's try that. And after that push, we can try a pincer, or we can try answering. Or we can try cutting, actually. Cutting is very valuable, right? When you have the shortage liberty already in place. It should make cutting the most valuable, right? Isn't that how it works? Because after you cut, you can take this, and they're going to take this side. I think cutting is the right way to follow this. I've never actually seen it properly before, but they're going to take that. That's normal. If I had taken the base, they would have taken that, and then the Hane is not that strong, so it doesn't seem like it's that good. But this way, it seems like white can get squeezed later. I'm going to just answer. Let's do a whole bunch of just answer. Why not? And either attach would be pretty much equally good there, so pick one at random, why not? let's do the fight. I actually had a lesson with a Dawn level student recently where we just went over variations from this fight for a while. And I like this jump. And then let's play a pincer. I think. This pincer is awkward because this white move is obviously the best, and then I don't know what to do after that. And then the low pincers are possible, but they can be kind of small with this. I guess I could high pincer and go for a jump or some sort of surround, but it can easily be wrong. I guess I can answer here actually, and force them to split one, since the pushing cut is valid after that saving. Is this the right thing? It feels like I'm missing if I do this. Like, it feels like... But if he does that, I'd have to do something kind of weird, right? Let's try to win the game. It is 3 handicap, so it's possible for me to win, and this is definitely the most likely for me to win. These other ones, I could easily do something wrong, but this one should be easier to control. Okay, after that, maybe pincer here is reasonable. Jump here. I was thinking that they would save this, and then I was going to pincer here later, but jump here covers that. Can make this big. Still jumping here is valuable, since there's a cut, and I'm in some weak group. Okay, I can continue over here. Probably kick is the right way if I wanted to handle this part. I could also jump down here. Many people like to jump down after this because the slide becomes a really nice move for white, that it would take more territory in this part, which is becoming white territory. And like when you do this jump, you can go under. I'm actually convinced I like this jump better. That move is obviously valuable. Black could have run that way, but I thought if white runs this way, then I can still run here if ever necessary. Honestly, I could run here right now, and I could also delay it, let them play here, and then run out after that. But it feels like this is like kind of urgent spot. Yeah, that should be the right way. And it seems like I got a nice shape here. That this part was beneficial. So now after that, I can actually invade, or I can kick here, or I can continue to run and stop like a jump here. Like a maybe knight's move is the right way to do that option. But I don't actually feel the jump here puts me under much pressure. I'm pretty fine. I could also like harass this white, but it looks like it's stable enough. I have some options to do stuff inside. So probably a jump here is like kind of something. It's honestly okay, because it also would cover the peep. But the thing is, if they peep, then I could take an outside move here, which is very nice. And so it would not be a good idea for them to peep right now. So the question is whether white will just jump here and cause me to have a sort of slow problem. If I think white might just jump here, then I could take this jump, let them answer. If they don't answer, then I should have a inside peep, 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 and kill kind of method. Should be pretty easy. So that means this one should be... I think this is a good move to... But it's slow is the only problem. Let's try to do the complicated thing. Okay, he presses against me. So that means I can do the aggressive stuff inside if I really do believe in it. And I think I do. I really think I do believe in it. There is some problem. But I want to try. I feel like it's the right thing. I feel like we're chilling. Aha, he was planning to use the cut and then the Hane... Oh no, he's planning to use the Hane Connect and then here. Aha, 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 aha. So I should actually answer this in the corner. And then he wants to use this cut across and maybe wedge. and then cut here. Aha! That's the way. That's the way. So I wasn't actually reinforced enough to do this. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So then... Wow, you can even... Yeah, you can even respond to that. That's true. So after that, push here. I mean, I almost have to give up already, right? So it's quite bad. I mean, obviously it's quite bad because I went for a committal thing and I couldn't actually kill it. But I didn't see the resource that he was going to use to save it. I guess I should have just looked harder rather than go. Going was the wrong way. Yeah, there were actually many resources you could use to save it. This stuff too. Yeah. We're in huge trouble, obviously, but we can still save the game. So here I have two options. I can cut and let him wedge, or I can just extend, let him connect. And I think that you should be letting the wedge happen and come back here. Ooh, but that's not clean at all. No, you should definitely let the wedge happen because you actually have a thing. Ah, but you'd have to win the co properly, and you don't have very many co threats. There. Ah, so he was planning to just connect so that he has the Atari here into a chasing sequence. That makes sense. Makes complete sense. So probably black should Tenuki, because even if white cuts... No, black needs to exchange it. Ah, but it's so sad to exchange one or the other and use the other. But whatever. You need to exchange it, let them take care, and then continue. Let's try to continue this naturally as much as possible, as best as possible. Just here. Ah, there is a problem here. I thought that he was just going to play very naively. Thought that he was just going to play that one, but this is what I would do if I were white locally. Is black just dead? I think it's just dead. No Adi. Yeah. Okay, so that makes sense. So then, I don't think I'm lost already, but it should be close. Yeah. That was a disaster. So, just when I tried to attack it, here, everything goes super downhill. Everything that I did, considering like potentially attacking it, super wrong. Cannot attack this after he plays the move here. And I should have respected his strength, of course. Yeah, this method, really brutal method. And after that, okay, the connect is a small mistake. Should be the tiger, because even after the connect, you're still kind of dead. And then this one, I should extend out and make it so that he's still not alive. It would be a bit better than this stuff, which I started to realize here. This way I can create co-threats first. That makes sense. So create co-threats and then try to make it so that you could play it. This is also co-threat creation hope. You're hoping that white commits to a fight. Yeah, so making a situation where you can create co-threats is a lot better than this way. And then, yeah, I should save the group, but it's just actually a bit smaller to let it die. It's not that big of a group. Anyway, obviously a huge swing. I kind of want to play another game, but I don't have very much time. Let's continue. Let's play another game. Make up for they lost before. Here, let's play another approach. It chose to play away this time. I want to learn how to do this one. One way is the Tenuki. I knew that. I rarely do it as way if I'm playing, but I didn't know it's possible. I see the 3-3 invasion after this sometimes. I kind of want to try. So I end up with this stone here. It can only make sense if I do it like that, right? But he's saying you shouldn't dare cut. But shouldn't I? I think cut is the only way to make it reasonable. And when I block, then he can cut here and make some squeeze, but you can't directly kill anything, right? I could just connect. Actually, it's very reasonable at this moment, where there's so much weakness over here. Connect, then they can take the tiger's mouth. It isn't that glorious. I would like it to continue with Atari, push, and run, right? I think that's fine. Yep, so like this. We should run here, I think. Yeah. Let that happen and then play something probably like this. Something that makes a attack kind of real, kind of. This cut over here is kind of concerning. Like any time now he could run it out. But also there's an attack that he can do over there, kind of concerning. I mean, I could just play the natural move like that. There is some real concern over here. I think it should have been a 1-space jump instead of a 2-space jump, because this 2-space jump is, this crosscut is really bad shape. So it's really painful. Honestly, I should block here. It's so stupid. Because if I'm gonna block here, it's like, it becomes wrong by transposition, but it's the right move at this point. I just made a mistake earlier when I knights moved naively, and just jump was a good move, aiming at that. Okay, then now I can just jump, I think. That should be right. Let them answer. I thought that they were going to answer like that, but they jump instead to cause more pressure here. Makes sense. Expected that. I was thinking I could run out on this side. I guess I could cut though. Also possible. Cause more chaos, cause more problem. I should cut and run, and I can definitely still save. So it's between like cut and run this side, right? Or here. Actually, this kind of move is quite nice, isn't it? But they can still run here. But then I could cut and counterattack. It's probably too much. Probably too much. Interesting. I should think more often about how to tickle. I was just thinking about like what would AI do if it were in my position, and it would definitely look for ways to tickle this shape in the same way that like white has been tickling me a bit. And the tickles are like little problems here, little problems there. That definitely can happen. But tickling... Let's try a peep. Okay, interesting. I thought I could cut. So yeah, it just wanted to exchange that to get this connect, the solid connect. Now I need to go and cut it, right? I actually could fall back, and then he can still look at some stupid crosscut stuff. So it's got to be better to just cut it. And here I was thinking I can play. Yeah, I'm gonna get tickled over there, but I need to accept it, right? Ooh, this move is better than I thought. Actually, maybe I should have played here, even though it could get me in more trouble. Not sure. Anyway, I'm just gonna run. Expected that. And I'm thinking I can save this group. It's gonna be hard for him to really commit to an attack, so he chooses not to, just defends the top side. And I can continue to run. How do I tickle them? How do I tickle? Just run. It's the way to tickle. Just take care of it properly. There's no way to gain more value. Is there any way to gain more value here? Can I tickle? Cuts there are being covered with this. That's why they played this one. That makes sense. The attack on this part, they want to use that weakness. And I want to use this weakness, but it's not that weak because they put that move down. I can use that from the top. I can't use it from below. So I just need to make sure whatever move I do doesn't allow a really nice cover, like double split with this jump kind of thing. So I think I actually should leave it alone because this jump is very strong, and probably I should come back this way. Tickling is like jump and here. Yeah, just get ahead over here is tickling. But there is a wedge. A real wedge. Let's tickle them over the fact that they can't do it that well right now. So they have to fall back, I agree. And then the reason why they can't do it is because the topside weakness is there. Can I just jump back, actually, to tickle? Most of the time, tickle is like put pressure, but the pressure is kind of fake. Kind of. It's not that fake. But if I like do this move, actually they might play diagonal, and then when it blocks, there's wedge, and then it's actually doomed. It's actually terrible. So you can't easily do this one. I mean, I guess you could, and then use this diagonal to fix it, actually. But it still isn't easy. I'm gonna use this shoulder hitch. Wow, I thought they were gonna push and I was gonna attach. But this one. This is their tickle. Can't I just block though? It looks so good. Wow, I didn't expect that. I thought they were gonna block here. I was planning to cut, but this one, what even does that mean? It's like making this wedge work. Like, wow, there's serious investment into that wedge. But can't I just like block here so it doesn't work again? Or even just like push here and then come back to cover this part. Oh, but it's not that clear. So push there is like trying to cover this stuff. It's not really working. I could push and push. But it's not really. So I think this push has to be the right way to cover that weakness. And then I can come back and try to cover this part. It still is not that clean, to be honest, but I mean, it's actually really unclean. I think I should just cover on this side directly. Maybe even with this kind of diagonal, but it lets this move exist. It's actually really awkward, but what can I do? Okay. I should go down. I knew this Hane is coming. That's the reason why they accepted all this stuff, is to make it so that the breaking the top side is not that relevant. So what I'm going to do is keep that peep instead of just necessarily cutting, and play to get space on this side, I think. But he's going to cover this, isn't he? It actually is difficult. Maybe I need to run out this part. How did he get so much time with this weird iron pillar? What a gorgeous genius move. I mean, actually impossibly genius iron pillar there. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. They tickled all my little weaknesses and got enough time to make a serious fight. And I thought I was getting counter pressure against this, but it's really hard because I don't want to commit to breaking and killing this part. I don't want to commit to this either because he's going to surround me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I have to run it out here. It's the only way. Oh, it's so awkward. When I do this, there's going to be this move. And he's already connected because I can't connect here. But I couldn't have done any better shape, I think. I don't think there was a better shape. You can only just bear it. Endure. It's so sad. It's so hard. Push and cut, but Atari in this way, it's just bad. I need to find some counter fight, but there's nothing. Here, 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 here. I mean, this peep maybe is a fine exchange, but it wouldn't be like amazing or anything, and I still need to connect this stuff, so let's just connect it, I think. So rough. Let's make sure we get that peep in. Then we have to save it, I think. There. Maybe these two are Miai and I'm okay. Ideally, I want to actually put pressure on this. I want to tickle them. I need to not just give up. Let's keep pressure that I can keep tickling. So I want to like say I can pincer and make it so that they have to answer. But every pincer they can cover with this tiger's mouth. And also they're going to cover by playing this move first if I ever do it. Because after this move and here, then they can directly Hane. Or diagonal. They turn out to be the same and it's locally dead. So you have to play here first and let them run that way and then get under huge attack with this. How come I lost so much initiative, guys? What even happened? What even happened? What even happened? Oh, they tickle, 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 and I just lose value. Real value, constantly, and now I'm dead. It's over. Like, jeez, man, that game was insane. That game was insane. Alright, let's go back. I pushed and cut. It was fine. And then connect was correct. And then I could have done this kind of aggressive thing, but what I did was right. Ah, it was right if I would use the aggressive method after that. But I was a little too passive to just push and take care of myself and let them take that. So I lost a little bit of value there. How did I lose the value earlier? What are you talking about? Oh, the invasion was not the right way? And the invasion and then the push and cover were not exactly right. Interesting. I was thinking about this jump. I thought that, whoa, I thought that Wait was going to play here, and I wasn't sure I could do this one. And I thought that this one was bad, like Wait can cover. But it's actually not that bad, so I can jump here. This is a fine follow-up. It's not amazing, but it's fine. And also this one is possible. We'll fight this out with the AI another time. Probably depends a lot on the ladders, but I should definitely like play the fight once in a game to be able to know how to play it. Alright, so I did it this way, and it was a little passive. I've lost a little bit of value. Running this way was the right way. Here or there. This one I thought would be push and cut, but actually that would get white in big trouble. So if they can't push and cut this, then this is good harassment. Ah, this is how I tickle that weakness. I see. So this is definitely a much better move than these other ones. This jump is like, so this was a serious mistake to not jump there. And then, yeah, here I just got so tickled I couldn't do anything. But this jump was a good way. I was thinking about playing this kind of stuff. I thought that this, oops. I thought that this crosscut immediately is just good. But there's now extend here, which I didn't think about very seriously. But you can try to get counter pressure while that's dying. And then white can try to exchange that and leave. Wow. Yeah, it can be okay. It can be okay for black, I understand. Alright, so this all happened and I tried to tickle them somehow. I couldn't find this ever. You could play a looser move, but this was the main way. This peep was a decent attempt at tickling actually. I think that was a fine way to try. I didn't see the wedge. Wedge is cool. The idea of wedge is when they play on this side and then go after you. You can capture and sente, and then you can take care of this part. So wedge is a great response here. After wedge, when they just connect, you don't have to play here. You can put this stone in the better spot there. Yeah, I lost some value not finding wedge. Little tickle. Okay, but here, this group is totally fine, and is black plus 22. And then we just fought, and I did all normal moves, and then suddenly, it was, I'm dead, and lost 20 points of value. So it's because of tiny things. Things like I didn't attach here. I didn't attach across. I just saved myself. I thought, is there any way I can tickle them? I thought this does not do anything effective. I thought, when wait, is it like this? I thought this one. I thought I didn't gain anything against this part. I thought I don't really get to. I'd have to continue to counterattack. But actually, the counterattack can be strong. I totally forgot that I had peeped and he'd ignored, honestly. But this jump was great. And then my move is correct. The correct running. What happened is I did this one, thinking I'm not going to lose that much time, and I can easily save this group. And then they did this, and they showed me, you lost so much time, you can't easily save that group. And I thought, like, I'm going to get counterattacking potential. And he was like, no, not really. But it's still fine up through here. And then this move is really bad, because it left behind all of these weaknesses here and there. And then when he just takes the thickness, that you can go after that. Then I was way too busy. I had nothing, and then I have to play here and construct a thicker shape. This one allowed the thinner shape. Wow. So it turns out just jump here, even though I knew that this tickles me, it's not that easy for them to continue because they have their own group over here, and I can push cut anytime. And then they have their own group over here, so that they can be tickled themselves, that's the point. But I mean, this was just a genius. Alright, I think I have to end the game, end the review. And I didn't have to play inside. I could have run outside, let that happen, and then counter. It's so sad to die over here. Just accept that that's dead, move on and counterattack stuff. Try to take a moment of initiative. Crazy that black is actually still leading that game. It's hard to imagine. This peep was wrong though. I shouldn't take that peep willy-nilly. Like if I had done this way and then played here without ever exchanging peep, it would be a lot better because this connect is often my sente. And that can give me some, and I can actually save it this way as well. Wow. So this actually could have been a serious counterattack sometimes, but I lost a lot of value doing it that way. So little mistake in the fighting control, in the fighting shape. I thought a lot about this one, but they can harass that. So that's why you should just jump. Wow. could do it this way too. Encounter, also possible. Wow, 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 wow. That's exactly what I would expect. Wow, 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 wow. Just die with this. Sack that. Have some small attack on that, but you mostly a defense still. Oh. This is playable? How is this what we're going for? This is what I'm supposed to go for. Alright. Well. Tough games. Good instructive play. I'm gonna start tickling more often. Tickling is the point of magic, right? That's where the magic comes from. It's the fuel. Very, very nice attack by white here. Very instructive. And inspiring. See you next time.